Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I would like to introduce you to some of the basics or essentials during a pandemic. Home remedies, they can be like home remedies to colds and flu. So welcome and let's get started. This pandemic, you can mix all these things up together and you just make sure you're like preventing all the symptoms that would have caused colds and colds. Then you have things like spices. In that we have like cinnamon and we have turmeric. It looks like that. It's kind of orange or yellow. And then you have things like pepper. Black pepper is so useful, and also it's also used as a spice in food. A lot of the time we use it so much. And then you need things like vinegar. Vinegar also has antibacterial properties. You have to wash your hands these days, and you have to have lots of natural oils because we're gonna find ourselves washing our hands all the time. We're gonna lose a lot of natural oils. So if you have some natural oils, in my next video I might be able to show you some of the natural oils. I've just ordered them. They are very good. You can use them as for using in your hands or for your skin. They're very good. And you need things like honey. Honey is also very antibacterial. It's good for kids, good for adults. You need yogurt. Actually, I've found the benefit of this natural yogurt. I used to buy like these sweetened yogurts for my kid, and I just one day I had a spoonful of natural yogurt. I was like, wow, it opened my eyes because that yogurt is so delicious. You don't even need sugar in it. Just a drop of honey with a couple of fruits. And in my next video, I'll show you how I mix yogurt and some of these seeds, these chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, and honey, and some frozen fruit to make and oats to make like a super healthy breakfast for my 4-year-old boy. He really enjoys that. Please just keep watching and subscribe, and please make sure you're there to watch that video. It will be very useful for everybody or families. You need to have nuts. I found nuts very, very healthy. We have a couple of them just here to show you. This is Brazilian nuts, but you can have loads. You have tree nuts. You can have all sorts. Hazelnuts. You just have to make sure you've stocked up enough just to prepare for yourself during this time. I mean, it's very hard to have a balanced diet, but we always have to try our best, don't we? That's how we do it. I sometimes just enjoy having a couple of olives. I just put them in the fridge and I just keep pinching a bit of it. And you have to get the kids used to these things. I know when they are little, they are a bit fussy. But you just have to make sure they are like, keep testing many things. The more they test, the more they get used. I try as much as I can with my little boy to try all these things so that his body gets ready for infections and things like that. So I find mustard also very, very important when I'm cooking. I use that a lot. And well, it's one of those things also very useful. Like things like mushrooms, dried mushrooms, keep a couple of them. Just mix in your dinners and you keep everyone healthy. And then I find lentils very nutritious. Lentils, beans, things like this. Beans, I even bought a jar to keep loads or to store loads, especially during this time, you know. Everyone is equipped this time, or we're trying our best. I know you can't have everything, but we just have to try what you can. And actually, I so happen to make some beans. I try them because in Africa you get like a lot of fresh beans, and here in UK it's very damn expensive. So I've decided, I've planted some, and here's my show. I've got some fresh beans now. I'm going to try and cook them. They're delicious. They're very different as to the dried beans, but I find this very, very delicious. Things like vinegar, it don't forget that you have to shop vinegar. Vinegar is very, very, very antibacterial. And on top of that, you have almost all vegetables. I know you have loads in your house, but some of them, they won't last long. My advice to you is, if you see you have some vegetables that are not going to last long, just boil them in some stock, and then you make a soup, delicious for kids. Serve it with bread or like anything that's really easy for kids to eat and adults. I find avocado very nutritious, and it's good for the skin as well. It has very, very good vitamin E for the skin, and lots of fruits, as you can see, like grapes, bananas. Just I've put just a couple of them, apples, just so my viewers can understand. Pineapple is very nutritious, and also cabbage, vegetables, cabbage, all these things, just to show you. But the list is endless. You try as much as you can, but if you have some basic things, especially garlic, ginger, and lemon, these are basic things you should have in the house. You have to have turmeric. It has lots of antibacterial properties. Just put a little bit of that spice in your soup or your daily meals. You'll find a difference in your body's protection against infections and so many things. And also pumpkin seeds. In my next video, if everyone will please subscribe, don't miss any of this, because this is going to be very, very, very educative. We will try as much as we can to educate ourselves. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's Joyce, and welcome to my channel. Thank you. Bye.